Modern-day slavery is alive and thriving in the heart of Southeast Asia. At this moment, transnational crime syndicates are holding over 200,000 people captive in Myanmar, Cambodia, and Laos, where they're forced to run online fraud under the constant threat of torture. This is the story of the scam compounds of Southeast Asia. Often described as fraud factories, scam compounds are heavily guarded complexes surrounded by barbed wire, where trafficked workers are forced to carry out online scams on an industrial scale. These compounds first emerged from Southeast Asia's booming casino and gambling industry. In the 2010s, loosely regulated casinos in places like Cambodia began to diversify into online fraud, run by criminal syndicates. Then came the turning point. In 2019, China banned online gambling. This was one of the biggest earners for Cambodia's casino industry, and overnight that money disappeared. And in 2020, the pandemic hit. With tourists gone and revenue drying up, many casino resorts and special economic zones were quietly repurposed into scam parks. And notorious Chinese organized crime groups moved in. A 2023 United Nations analysis estimated that up to 100,000 people have been trafficked into Cambodian scam centers alone. And Amnesty International recently identified at least 53 active scam compounds across Cambodia, including right in the capital, Phnom Penh. The coastal city of Sihanoukville, once a casino playground, has been nicknamed the fraud factory capital, with reports of tens of thousands of captive workers held in places like Great Wall Park and Galaxy World. The scam industry in Cambodia now generates an estimated $12 billion a year. This was more than a quarter of the country's total GDP in 2024. Meanwhile, in Myanmar, scam compounds exploded following the 2021 military coup and outbreak of civil war. Criminal networks seized on the lawless environment in border zones to establish massive scam operations. The Myawaddy area just across from Thailand is home to infamous enclaves like KK Park. The UN estimates that around 120,000 people have been trafficked into Myanmar's scam centers. Many are foreign nationals, Chinese, Thai, Malaysian, Indian, and more, lured by false promises of high-paying jobs. In Laos, the Golden Triangle Special Economic Zone, long known for illicit activity, has also been linked to scam operations targeting Thai and Chinese nationals. The human toll is staggering. Between 200,000 and 300,000 people from Asia, Africa, and beyond are believed to have been coerced into these compounds. By 2025, Interpol reported victims from 66 different countries. Behind these scam compounds are sophisticated transnational trafficking networks. Criminal syndicates, often with roots in China, coordinate the operations. The recruitment process is a calculated trap. Fake job ads on social media are the main hook, promising high-paying positions in customer service, marketing, or tech support. And young people across Asia, Africa, and Latin America are targeted. Believing they've landed a dream job, they travel, sometimes legally, to Thailand, Cambodia, or Myanmar. Thailand plays a unique role in this pipeline. It's an attractive tourist destination with modern infrastructure and industry. And victims arrive on tourist visas expecting well-paid jobs in the country, only to be smuggled across the border by foreign transnational gangs. Once inside, the illusion collapses. Passports are seized, and victims are stripped of their freedom. The compounds operate like high-tech call centers for organized crime. Victims are forced to work 12 to 16-hour shifts, running scams that range from romance grifts to fake investment schemes. One of the most notorious is known as pig butchering. where scammers build fake online relationships or profitable crypto trades over weeks or months before draining their victims' accounts. Failure to meet quotas often leads to violent punishments. Beatings, stun guns, food deprivation, and solitary confinement are all common. The profits are staggering. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime estimates that scam compounds collectively generate just under $40 billion annually. Faced with international pressure, regional governments have started to act, but progress is inconsistent. In early 2025, Thailand cut off electricity, fuel, and internet access to parts of Myanmar known to host scam enclaves. Thai police also strengthened border checks, formed joint task forces with Chinese agencies, and ramped up trafficking surveillance. But Thailand, as a transit point, can only do so much. Criminals adapt quickly, constantly changing routes and tactics. In January 2025, Myanmar detained over 10,000 foreign nationals in scam centers. These people were repatriated to their home countries, but over 100,000 victims are still unaccounted for. Cambodia's crackdown has been less effective. According to Amnesty International's 2025 report, over 2/3 of known scam sites in Cambodia remained open even after raids, with few arrests and little disruption. And the report accused the Cambodian government of deliberately ignoring the abuses and enabling criminals to act with impunity. Over 100,000 victims remain enslaved in the country. Even as Southeast Asia struggles to contain the problem, the model is spreading. In mid-2025, the United Nations released a report titled Inflection Point, warning that the crisis has gone global. Asian crime syndicates have begun exporting the scam model to West Africa, especially Nigeria, Angola, and Namibia. There are also signs of early-stage scam compounds appearing in Central America, the Middle East, and Eastern Europe. With AI tools, scammers are becoming more effective and harder to detect. They use deep fakes, voice cloning, and AI chatbots to build trust faster and manipulate potential victims more efficiently. Meanwhile, law enforcement struggles to keep pace. If you're visiting Thailand or Southeast Asia as a tourist, your risk level is very low. Scam compounds don't typically target travelers directly. Their main recruitment method is fake job offers. These job scams usually appear on Facebook, WeChat, or niche social media groups. Sometimes they come from an online acquaintance or a friend of a friend. They promise high salaries, easy hours, and require few qualifications. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The most targeted populations are young job seekers in the global south, especially from Asia and Africa. If you know someone looking for work abroad, share this video. Spreading awareness can help prevent more people from falling into the trap. And online, stay cautious. Whether you're using a dating app, a crypto forum, or a casual Facebook group, you may be chatting with someone stuck inside a scam compound. If you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment below. Stay informed and stay safe.